Right. I guess that Fern and I are up, way up in the hills. We've been up here all day. And it was a good opportunity to address a question that I get asked regularly that I don't think it's popped up on the Patreon questions, but I feel like it's worthy of putting out there, which is, how do I know where to go find gold? And the answer I've always said on my show is, I don't. I haven't got a clue where the gold is, to be honest, because if I knew, I'd be working it, right? So most of my time is actually spent up in places like this. Look at this. Like, that's just ridiculous. It's hard to show you angle. If I get you level, that's level. It just goes up. And obviously we've got the opposite down there. It goes straight down. Oh, there is only one way to find gold, and that is to actually look for it. You can spend as much time as you want online reading about where they found gold historically and reading about some of the big mines in your area and some of the famous finds. And you can go on online forums and see where people are currently digging. And all of that is a good way of getting an indication of where gold might be. But there is no substitute for putting a day pack together and heading out into the hills. I do this more than I prospect. Like, as in, I do this more than you see me set up with a sluice or a pan, or even a detector and working it. Birdie, heel, come on, up, 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 up. She goes for adventures. She gets very lost. Well, not lost, she gets distracted. Here she comes. Come on. Hey, up, up, watch. Over here. So, yeah, I don't know where the gold is, and you won't either unless you get your stuff, your gear, and go have a look. And you should be going up into places that are surrounding areas that are known for gold. The strikes that they had back in the day aren't as significant as you'd think. So if there's a gully that was renowned to be incredibly rich and there's a lot of alluvial workings there and a lot of people go there, Fern! Oi! Oi! Come on! Heel. Oh, be right back. Right. I got her in a drop. So, where was I? If there's a well-known gully with lots of gold, then chances are that every man and his dog goes there to find gold. Fair enough, you probably will find a little bit. The thing is, if one gully has gold, the gullies next to it probably do as well. Maybe not in such significant amounts that the old-timers thought it worth their time to work it. Which has no relevance on you today, because if you're in an area that has even minimal gold, with the price being close to 3,000 Australian dollars an ounce, you can still make bank. You can still get a good take of gold from these places that the old timers either didn't hit because there wasn't enough gold, or they considered it mined out. Now, mined out ground is one of my favorite places to look for when I find newspaper articles, because often when the old timers are like, nah, we're done here, there's not enough gold, it means they weren't getting the several ounces a day that they needed to survive on the gold fields. And that means that when they're walking away from ground that wasn't worth their time, that it was mined out, they're probably leaving behind ground that was going 5 or 10 grams per cubic meter. I'm not even like remotely joking about that. Some of the best ground I've found has been literally sitting on places that the old timers deemed mined out and finished. So that's where I am today. I'm up in a gully that I think it's been misnamed. I think the gully next to it is the gully that was originally intended for this name because of some of the geological features. Oh, I can't really talk about those parts because that's what gave it away, right? But there's certain geological features and certain man-made features in the other gully that make me think that this one was actually the one it was meant to be named after. But anyway, whatever. It's beside the point. I am about 2 kilometers or so up into the hills at the moment, and I've got several more kilometers to go to get to the top. Now, the man-made working stopped quite a ways back, but I can't see any tracks that lead up to hard rock mines. I can't see any loaming pits, so I don't know if this is going to pan out or not, but I've got to go. I've got to go all the way to the top just to make sure. Right. On that note, I've got a lot of work to do, so I hope this was informative. I hope this just gives you guys an idea that It is all about getting out here and doing the field work. It's not about reading stuff online. The reading stuff online only gives you an indication of where gold may be. Taking a detector, a pan, and having a good look yourself is what it is all about. All right, until next time, guys, peace, and I will see you later.